Good morning, children, and welcome to the second video class of chapter Simple Machines. In this class, we will discuss about the first type of simple machine, that is lever. Lever is the most commonly used simple machine in our daily life. It is a rod that turns about a fixed point called fulcrum. Children, you can all see in the figure a rod is shown. This rod behaves as a lever. It has a fixed point represented by F and it is known as fulcrum. Then you can see that effort E is applied at one end to lift the load L. Please note the distance between F and E is called effort arm, and the distance between F and L is called load arm. An important point to be noted is when a lever is in a balanced position, it is seen that load into load arm is equal to effort into effort arm. Children, remember in the previous class we studied about mechanical advantage? Let's recall it once again. Mechanical advantage is the ratio of load to the effort. Now, in this case of lever, please note that it is expressed as the ratio of effort arm to the load arm. And this is also called the principle of a lever. Now, referring to the table, as all of you can see, if load arm is greater than effort arm, then mechanical advantage will be less than 1. If load arm and effort arm are equal, it is seen that mechanical advantage is equal to 1. But if load arm is smaller than effort arm, then mechanical advantage value becomes greater than 1. Therefore, the mechanical advantage of lever can be equal to 1, can be greater than 1, or can be less than 1 depending upon the values of effort arm and load arm. Now let us learn about the classes of lever. Levers are of 3 types depending upon the position of fulcrum, load and effort. These are Class 1 lever, Class 2 lever and Class 3 lever. Okay, we will talk about Class 1 lever first. The levers in which fulcrum is in between load and the effort are called Class 1 lever. Let us see diagram to understand this class of lever. In the diagram, it can be seen that fulcrum is in between load and effort. Here, load arm and effort arm may be equal or unequal. Let's learn more about this lever with some examples. Some examples of this class of lever are beam balance, seesaw, pair of scissors, pliers, a wire cutter, crowbar, claw hammer, the oar rowing a boat, handle of a hand pump. All these are the examples of Class 1 lever. In all these examples, it can be seen that fulcrum is in between load and effort. In Class 1 lever, mechanical advantage can be equal to 1 or greater than 1, or it can be less than 1. How? Let's understand. Now, depending upon the length of load arm and effort arm, the value of mechanical advantage varies. Let me take example of beam balance. In beam balance, it can be seen that fulcrum was in the center. Therefore, load arm equals to effort arm. And if load arm and effort arm are equal, we all know mechanical advantage becomes equal to 1. In the case of scissor, the effort arm is shorter than load arm. So, mechanical advantage will be less than 1. And in the third case, let's take example of pliers. In pliers, it can be seen that load arm is shorter than effort arm. Therefore, mechanical advantage becomes greater than 1. Let's learn about second class of lever. In class 2 lever, load is in between fulcrum and effort. We can see a figure that explains the same. Here, we can see that effort arm is greater than load arm. So, the mechanical advantage of class 2 lever is greater than 1. Examples of this class of lever: nutcracker, wheelbarrow, mango cutter, lemon squeezer, bottle opener, paper cutter are all the examples of class 2 lever. In all these examples, it is clearly seen that load is in between fulcrum and effort. Class 3 levers. The levers in which effort is in between fulcrum and load are called class 3 levers. Here, effort arm is shorter than load arm. Therefore, mechanical advantage will be less than 1. We have some examples of this class of lever: pair of tongs, sugar tongs, forceps, knife, spade for lifting the soil. All these are the examples of class 3 lever. With this, children, we come to the end of second video class. Please refer your books for a better understanding of topic. Now, we will meet in the next video class. Till then, take care and thank you.